take natural hair does not only come from what you apply on your hair, but what you put inside your body. In today's video, we are going to be making a 3-ingredient, fiber-rich, nutrient-packed green smoothie. That doesn't only just help in metabolism, but provides your body with the necessary nutrients to aid in healthy and thick hair growth. And with that, let's just get right into the video. The first thing we are going to be using for this green smoothie is cucumber. I'm using 2 cucumbers. This smoothie is for 1 person, so you could use more or less depending on the number of people you are preparing the smoothie for. I'm using 2 cucumbers. I've already washed the cucumbers. Preferably wash the cucumber under running water. Washing removes a lot of bacteria from the fruit. And also, most pesticides and chemical preservatives used on the cucumbers are harmful when eating. That's why it's important to wash your vegetables well before eating them. Now, I'm just peeling the cucumbers. I'm going to peel the 2 of them, then we'll move on to the next ingredient we'll be using for this smoothie. So, apart from the rich moisture content in cucumbers that help hydrate our body, cucumbers are also rich in sulphur and potassium. These nutrients are very important because they help stimulate hair growth and stops hair fall when taken in. The next thing I'm going to be doing is cutting my cucumbers into smaller chunks so that the blending process will be easier. The next thing I'm going to be using is apples, 3 apples. I have already washed the apples. Now I'm going to cut them into smaller chunks. You also need to deseed the apple. The seeds in the apple are not part of the smoothie. Remove all the seeds from the apple. I'm using green apples, but you can also use red apples. Both green and red apples are beneficial for hair growth. Apples also contain vitamin B2 and biotin. If you've been in the natural hair space, you know that biotin comes in a lot of pills. A lot of people take biotin pills for hair growth. You do not need pills. Apple contains biotin. And the biotin in apples help keep your hair healthy and the roots of your hair very strong so that your hair does not shed easily. So I'm just going to continue cutting the apples into smaller chunks for the blending process to be easier. If you've not yet subscribed, before we move on to the 3rd ingredient, please subscribe and like. The last and final fruit we are going to be using for this green smoothie is the green melon. Yes, green melon. I've already washed the melon. Now I'm going to cut it into smaller pieces. First, there are many ways you could prepare a melon for a smoothie. This is the way I find most suitable, easier. After cutting the melons, we are not going to use the seeds. So with the help of a spoon, I'm going to remove all the seeds from the melon, like you are seeing me doing the video. Now with the help of a knife, I'm going to cut the fruits from the outer layer because we do not want to use the outer layer of the fruit, just the inner soft layer. As I said with the apples, you could use red or green apples. The same for the melons. You could use red melons if you do not have green melons. So as you saw, we have poured everything into a blender and now we are going to blend our way into a very smooth consistency. As you may have realized, I didn't add any honey to this smoothie. It's because the green melon is sweet in nature, so you do not need any sweetener again. After blending, I'm going to pour it into my cup and enjoy it as it is. You could keep the rest in the fridge, enjoy it in the morning the next day, or enjoy it after meals as dessert. This is the end of today's video. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And on to the next video. It's Miss Sunny and bye.